Welcome to the new video. Old Cryptocoin, the story of the 1816 silver dollar, is unlike any other in American numismatic history. It is not just about a rare coin, but rather about a mystery, a legend, and a powerful connection to the earliest days of the United States Mint. When collectors speak of most expensive and rarest U.S. silver coins, the $1,816 instantly takes its place at the very top. But why is it so extraordinary, and what makes it worth a fortune today? That's what we're going to uncover in this video. To begin, let's travel back to the early 19th century. The U.S. Mint was still a young institution. The nation had only recently emerged from the War of 1812, and the economy was struggling to recover. Minting silver dollars during this time was already challenging due to silver shortages, banking issues, and ongoing debates about coinage policy. By 1804, the regular production of silver dollars had ceased. This was largely because of the problem of silver coins being melted or exported overseas. The United States wanted to protect its silver reserves, and as a result, silver dollar coinage was suspended. So, what happened in 1816? Historical mint records tell us that no official silver dollars were struck that year. Instead, copper cents and some half dollars were minted, but no record shows a mintage of the silver dollar. And yet, incredibly, there exists an 1816 dated silver dollar, a coin so rare that it is essentially unique. It is the mystery of this single coin that has fascinated generations of collectors and historians. The 1816 silver dollar is widely believed to be a fantasy issue or an experimental strike. Experts suggest that it may have been created unofficially, perhaps as a trial piece or by a mint employee with access to the dies and silver planchets. Because the mint was not producing silver dollars at that time, the presence of an 1816 dated example immediately raises questions. Was it struck secretly? Was it intended as a presentation piece? Or was it an outright mint error that slipped into history? What makes this coin even more intriguing is that it is not just rare, it is almost mythical. Very few collectors have even seen the coin in person. Some numismatists question whether more than one genuine example exists, as nearly all references point to a single surviving specimen. This extreme rarity is precisely why the 1816 silver dollar is often described as priceless. When coins like this come to light, they usually pass to the hands of the most elite collectors in American history. Throughout the 19th and 20th centuries, this coin appeared only in the most prestigious collections. Wealthy collectors, including early pioneers of numismatics, consider it the crown jewel of their holdings. Auction records, when they exist, are extremely scarce. Unlike many other rare coins, the $1,816 almost never appears at public auction. Instead, it has been traded privately, often at extraordinary prices, far beyond what ordinary collectors could ever dream of paying. Imagine being a collector in the late 1800s and hearing whispers of a coin that technically wasn't supposed to exist. For wealthy enthusiasts, the allure of owning such a coin was irresistible. It wasn't just about the silver content or the artistry of the design. It was about owning a piece of American history that defied the official record. That feeling of exclusivity, mystery, and prestige is what has made the $1,816 one of the most coveted numismatic treasures. Now let's talk about design. The 1816 silver dollar features a classic capped bust design created by John Reich. This design was used on half dollars and half dimes during the era, but no official silver dollars bore this date. The obverse shows Liberty with a flowing cap facing left, while the reverse features a heraldic eagle with a shield across its breast. The artistry is bold and distinctly early American, making it even more appealing to collectors. To see this design on a silver dollar dated 1816 feels almost like entering an alternate timeline of U.S. coinage history. Collectors who study the coin under magnification note its hand-struck qualities. Like other early mint issues, each coin was manually produced, meaning small variations, planch imperfections, and striking quirks give the coin its unique character. These details matter because they prove authenticity and set apart from later counterfeits or replicas. So, how much is the 1816 silver dollar worth today? Experts estimate that if it ever came to public auction, it could command several $1 million. Some say it might rival or even surpass the legendary 1804 silver dollar. often called the king of American coins. That's because the $1,816 is rarer, far rarer, and carries an even deeper air of mystery. While the $1,804 has about 15 known specimens, the 1816 is essentially unique. This level of rarity places it in a class of its own. But value is not just about money. To collectors and historians, the $1,816 is priceless because it represents the unknown. It is tangible proof that the mint's history is full of surprises, secrets, and perhaps even deliberate mysteries. The coin reminds us that not everything was recorded neatly in official ledgers, and sometimes history reveals itself in unexpected ways. Let's imagine a scene in an auction house where the $1,816 is unveiled. The room is filled with eager bidders, each knowing this could be the only chance in their lifetime to own such a treasure. The bidding would start high, but within seconds, it would soar into the millions. The excitement, the tension, the prestige, all of these elements would make the $1,816 the centerpiece of any sale. For whoever wins, it wouldn't just be about buying a coin. It would be about securing a piece of American legend. The coin also sparks debates among scholars. Some argue that the $1,816 should not even be classified as a legitimate mint product. Others defend its authenticity, pointing out that trial strikes and off-the-record experiments were not uncommon at the early mint. This debate only adds fuel to the coin's mystique. The controversy itself has helped the $1,816 achieve legendary status. As decades pass, the allure of the $1,816 only grows stronger. Younger collectors hear about it as if it were a myth, like a hidden treasure locked away in a vault. The story inspires curiosity, research, and passion for coin collecting. It serves as a reminder that in the world of numismatics, there's always more to discover, and sometimes the rarest coins carry the greatest stories. In conclusion, the 1816 silver dollar stands at the pinnacle of American numismatic history. It is not just the most expensive coin of its time. It is a symbol of mystery, prestige, and the enduring fascination with our nation's coinage. If it were to surface today, it would not only break records, but also capture the imagination of collectors worldwide. The story of the 1816 silver dollar teaches us that history is not always complete, and sometimes the rarest treasures are those that defy explanation. And that's why the 1816 silver dollar is considered one of the most expensive and legendary coins in the United States. Its story will continue to inspire, fascinate, and challenge collectors for generations to come.